Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we'll be going through the drama that erupted hours ago when Lil Pump posted a video dissing Eminem, and this got a lot more attention than I expected, not gonna lie. And I'll walk you through the drama from the start to where we're at the moment, as rappers and associates share their thoughts on this. As we dive in, as always, if you enjoy content like this, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So Lil Pump has been on a downward spiral ever since he had the one hit where he repeated the designer Gucci pretty much for the entire song on a hot beat. Even Forbes wrote a piece on this to redeem their name that included this: Pump is a 1.5 hit wonder who hasn't cracked the top 20 of the Billboard Hot 100 since his 2018 Kanye West collaboration, I Love It. And Pump has been grasping for attention ever since and decided to go at the embodiment of clout in a recent video.
Hey, Eminem, you is lame as hell. Ain't nobody listening to your old ass. You lame as bitch.
He certainly got the attention he was looking for, and some more evidently, based on the caliber of rappers that have responded so far, even those high up in the industry like Paul Rosenberg. By the way, Eminem's Music to be Murdered by Side B remains at the #1 position for the 9th day in the United States, despite some high-profile releases, which is quite remarkable. But back to the point. When Hot New Hip Hop posted the story, longtime associate and friend Royce the 5'9" was quick to pounce with this: "I'll slap them glasses so far off your face, they'll land in a whole nother genre." This alludes to what happened to the last guy that went against Eminem, who's comfy right now in the pop-punk genre. And Royce continues, "Not cause I'm mad, but just cause I'm exhausted with all the tough talk from these harmless creatures. Enjoy yourself. You actually make money off blatant misappropriation while not being really good at anything." But as Royce's response was making the rounds, we got this from Public Enemy: "Yo, Lil Pump, go battle Eminem, let's see how that goes, laughing emoji." And here's King Crook's take that also got a lot of attention: "Imagine Eminem versus Lil Pump." And this attracted an unusual response, as Paul Rosenberg was quick to stop this in its tracks with a simple "I cannot." And most in the replies to Paul were pretty much telling him to tell Eminem not to waste his time, but instead respond in some way via Twitter. Here's one like that: "Tell M to do a Nick Cannon style tweet again, please." And we'll get to more on what looks to be Eminem's reaction in a bit, but Shady Records artist Westside Boogie reiterated the point of Lil Pump's downward spiral in a tweet that stated, "LMAO, you still on goofy time, Lil Pump." Before we get to more rappers reacting, here's one that shows that Eminem detractors will support anything or anyone who goes against Eminem and try to rationalize their hate. Under a post about Lil Pump making claims that no one listens to Eminem, despite users pulling out receipts like Spotify monthly listeners where Eminem quadruples Pump's numbers, we still got responses like this: "True, hip-hop is a voice by/for the youth. M is like 60 years old, get a residence in Vegas, perform classics, and enjoy legendary status." Funny because Chuck D's responses fit into this nonsense, which I'll get to soon, but the dude saying this actually looks older than Eminem, old enough to know better, but still totally ignores all the facts that show that Eminem still outperforms all these younger rappers, and also that pretty much all the top rappers today are well over 30 years old at the moment, from Kendrick all the way up to Jay-Z, who still outperform the so-called youth rappers with ease. And here's one reply that put this in context of what's wrong with social media. Okay, so now a guy with 300 followers on Twitter is gonna decide to whom hip-hop music is for, which just shows that the hate for Eminem is so strong in these people that logic goes right out the window when an opportunity comes up to hate on Eminem. Proof's son Wanna Son also reacted to Pump's post stating, "LOL, F Lil Pump." And when someone suggested to Crook, "This is getting ridiculous, someone else should just handle him for him at this point," Crook reacts stated, "Is Slim Jesus still rapping?" And I was rolling when I saw this, but when I thought of it, Slim Jesus would actually suffice to handle Lil Pump, and it looks like the name Little Pimp isn't going away either, as Crook, just like many others, brought that up. Give it up to Little Pimp. Moving on, Chuck D, who a few months ago applauded Eminem for his respect for the hip-hop genre, chimed in with this: "To Lil Pump, last time I was in the same building as Eminem, it was in 2019. Stadium with 63,000 paid fanatics. This was 2 weeks after opening up a concert of 750,000 in Milan, Italy. I mean, people can make up whatever in their individual heads, but promoting your mind as truth is crazy." And last added to Chuck D's post with, "Lil Pump, they have the audacity. This new generation harbors complete scum." But just like I pointed out how logic goes out the window when it's time to hate on Eminem, Chuck D gets called out by some Eminem detractors a few times. Here's one for instance: "Man, stop caping for the Elvis of rap. Damn, anytime someone says something about how lame Marshall is, there's always a black man to protect him like Steven from Django." And the user got ratioed by dozens in the reply, like this for instance: "You're insulting a black man for simply defending his friend, who is a whole legend by the way, is the lamest thing on display here. Deactivate your account." And many in Chuck D's reply call for the whole Elvis comparison to be dropped. One states, "This Elvis of rap label on M has to go." And another user expands, "Why does everyone call Eminem the Elvis of rap? He doesn't cover or steal songs from black men." And so far, this is all Eminem has dropped since then, a quote from Book of Rhymes: "I need to get off the internet, I need to get on the mic, you need to get off the internet, you need to get you alive." And pretty much everyone believes this was in reaction to Lil Pump. One user states, "M's actually a nice guy after all. He even made a tweet just to acknowledge our buddy Lil Pimp." And it looks like Lil Pump has had enough, as he has since deleted his post dissing Eminem from social media. Comment below and see you on the next one.